Thank you very much. My question is to the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Senator Wong. Minister, all Australians were disturbed to learn of a series of anti-Israel vandalism attacks in the Sydney suburb of Woollahra overnight. Last week, you and your government supported a UN resolution recognising Palestinian sovereignty, a change of Australia's long-standing position on Israel and a position out of line with our most important ally, the United States. Minister, do you accept that your government's shifting position on Israel emboldens anti-Israel elements within the Australian community to conduct such anti-Israel vandalism?
Minister Wong. Order.
Thank you, President. I want to make clear I unequivocally condemn what we saw last night in Sydney. Unequivocally condemn it. The intimidation, violence, the intimidation, violence, destruction of property is unacceptable. It's unacceptable in this country, and we know that these actions are designed to incite fear, create fear, and they cannot be tolerated. I say again, there is no place, as I've said many times, there is no place for anti-Semitism in this country. I have always stood against anti-Semitism. I have always stood against prejudice, and I always stand for a country in which the diversity of the Australian community are and feel safe. Now I'm asked about a separate issue. Which is why we voted the way we did in the fourth committee vote at the UN General Assembly. We use our vote in the UN system to progress, do what we can to work with others to progress the cause of peace. The vote is consistent with the priority we place on building momentum towards a two-state solution, which previously had bipartisan support.
Thank you, Senator Wong. Senator Cash, first supplementary.
Minister, did DFAT or Australia's UN mission recommend that Australia maintain a position of abstain on the UN resolution regarding permanent sovereignty of the Palestinian people? Why did you overturn their recommendation?
Minister Wong.
As I said in the answer to the first question, the vote is consistent with the priority the Albanese government places on building momentum towards a two-state solution. I know that those opposite have not taken the same view. Neither have the Greens. But we do believe, as do the majority of the international community—
Wong, please resume your seat. Senator Cash.
To point of order in relation to relevance, the question was specific in relation to the DFAT or Australia's UN mission recommendation to the Albanese government, and did you overturn that recommendation?
Thank you, Senator Cash. The minister is being relevant. Senator McKenzie, I have called for order. Your constant interjections are disrespectful and, quite frankly, really annoying. So either listen in silence or leave the chamber. Minister Wong, please continue.
The vote in favour of this resolution by Australia was alongside more than 155 members of the international community, including the United Kingdom, Germany, France, Japan and New Zealand.
Order. 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 Minister Wong, had you finished your question? Senator Cash, second supplementary.
Minister, will you admit that your government's constant changing of Australia's long-standing position on Israel has left Australian Jewish community members much less safe and secure than they were prior to October 7 last year?
Thank you, Senator Cash. Minister Wong.
We will always stand against anti-Semitism, and we always have.